Some days ago, one of you guys, I don't know if you are here, I believe it was Hank the Milk Tank. He says to me, you have to react to the Asmongold drama regarding Ashes of Creation, the new MMO that is coming out in alpha or early access or whatever. It is $120 to get access to it. That is why I am not playing it. I would like to try it, but too expensive for me, so I will wait until it is cheaper or free or whatever. But the Asmongold drama for the game went crazy, so I do want to react to the Asmongold video about it. So let's see what happened, brother.
The Asmongold drama.
Today, we have quite the
Which one? Which one? There are like 7 Asmongold dramas going at the same time.
debate and news to discuss involving MMO, Ashes of Creation, which is still in its Alpha 2 phase, and Asmongold. Apologies in advance as I've been very sick this past week and lost my voice, so I might sound a little different and audio may not be as good. But anyways, I was originally uploading this video titled Ashes of Creation is not a gank box. This video was to highlight the reality of how penalizing corruption and non-consensual PvP is, despite the pre-Alpha 2 notion that the game was going to be
non-consensual PvP sucks. I used to think that it was awesome. And when I created my first character in WoW Classic when it came out in 2018, 2019, I don't remember, I went with a PvP server, and when you are out questing and doing your stuff level 15 and a dude level 50 comes and one-shots you, that is not fun. That is an experience, a ruining experience. I don't know, it sucks, it just sucks. So I don't like it. And now in WoW you can have your war mode, you deactivate your war mode, and then nobody can attack you, and that is awesome. You opt in or out of the PvP in the Outworld experience, and I believe this system, this war mode system, is really, really good.
A gank box in which you'd constantly be killed and or griefed via open world PvP. But the timing of this video could not have been worse, and thus here I am re-recording it. Why, may you ask? Well, Asmongold finally logged into Ashes of Creation's Alpha 2 test here on the game's 3rd weekend. And well, it went something like this.
I'm in. Holy shit. Oh my god. Yo, what's up, boys? Wait.
Brother, I would hate playing the game like Asmongold has to play MMOs, brother. And I understand why he doesn't like playing MMOs on a stream, because this is annoying as fuck. This is annoying as fuck. Having 50 dudes around not letting you play the game. And I am not even talking about the PvP that they attack you, but just that you are walking around doing quests and you have 50 dudes around you that they don't even let you see the screen. That is annoying, brother. You have to admit this is annoying.
This guy's how does this guy attack me?
And I have to guess he's attacking him in a zone he shouldn't be able to attack him. Like, you shouldn't be able to attack a person in that place. And they are able to attack him. Not even 50 dudes, it's 50 Aspergs. Yeah, bro, because if you get in, let's be honest in here, boys, what are you doing, dude? Like, the streamer logs in and you log in to just follow him around. I could understand logging in for a second, get yourself on the screen, waving or whatever, and then you go on about your day. But being in there for 2 hours, following him around, what are you doing with your life, my dude? You go play the game by yourself, do your stuff, do cool stuff.
Wait, I'm getting killed. Oh my god.
Yeah. This went on for a bit, too.
I survived. Okay.
What did you do?
I mean, just look at me. So what I even need to do here? It's gonna be too bright.
Leave the bold one alone.
And watch, bro. So this is whenever somebody one-shot me, right?
Oh, bro, what a dick sucker. I never even saw him. What a little rat.
This is just griefing, by the way. This is griefing another player's experience.
Oh, somebody killed me. Oh,
and then he went behind the rock.
And which lower do you bargain with?
You did see this shit? Oh.
Have any of you guys tried the Ashes of
God.
Creation game? Is it fun? Is it cool? Is it
Poor
worth
me.
it?
Oh shit. Wait, I died.
XP dead.
Oh shit, I lost experience.
I love you, bro. I died laughing on your video with the Dungeon Pussy Beast tank. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Brother, I am so grateful for all the love you guys are giving me. And I love you guys too. This is fucking awesome, my dude. And this shit is funny, though. Yeah, it is funny, my dude.
Experience too.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, well,
Finally, a tank.
all right. All right. I think this is gonna have to be a game that I'm gonna have to play off screen. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Every MMO for
can't
Asmongold
do
is
this.
like that, dude.
Like-
he has to play off a sim.
Yeah, sorry. Like, it's unplayable. It is. It's unplayable. As funny as it is, I can't.
It is funny for a moment. It is funny for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes, for content, for the video, whatever. But after that, if you actually want to play the game, it stops being funny and it starts being annoying. I would rather buy the auction house mount than alpha access to AOC, and I can't afford the mount either, so neither. Oh, brother, yeah, and that is a full game, but, well, not a full game because it's early access, but the mount is expensive, it's crazy expensive too. But if I have told you guys this before, if I had money, I would buy the mount, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Do anything. I mean, yeah, and I know, like, what will happen is that if I level up, there's just going to be people that are a higher level that are going to do the same thing, right?
Of course.
Because
Exactly.
it's just,
Of course.
yeah. You play on stream with organized bodyguards.
Ooh.
Ooh, dead again. Okay.
XP dead.
Ooh, it's the same guy.
Brother, they don't let him play the game. You can't tell me this is fun gameplay. This is stupid as fuck, dude. He has a double time green battle, so I will take him to City of Threats. Why not? I just need to upgrade the key, man. Nothing else, just to upgrade the key. Even if we time it by just 10 seconds, that is good enough for me. Let's go with the Vizier. Okay. Accept. Let's go to the dungeon. I don't know why you guys say that I don't know how to pronounce dungeon, brother. To me, that is how I listen to the word dungeon when somebody says it in English. Why am I saying it wrong? Dungeon. I don't know.
Die!
Okay, I'm dead again. All right, so
Wow.
and then I got experience and I lost experience.
And you lose experience when you die. Fuck that. At that point, I uninstall, brother. I uninstall immediately at that point.
Okay. All right. Like just like spammed and like attacked and everything. So I just like cause
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
turn PvP off. I can't. It gets old.
So what is the drama? How does this cause drama? There is no drama in here. This is bullshit gameplay. The developers should do something about this. Fix it. Make it that they can't grief you like this. Or remove them, send into another world. I don't know. There is no drama in here. What is the drama, brother? Not only you lose XP, but you go into XP debt. XP debt? What the fuck is XP debt, brother? That is insane.
really fast, and there's also like people following me around, and then it's gonna create a lot of drama when I'm like, when other people get banned for me, like for attacking me, and they're gonna be like, oh, well, that's not fair, it's preferential treatment, and it
Nah, they should get banned if they do this to anybody, not only Asmongold. So it is not preferential treatment, this is griefing. This is what has to happen, nobody who you do it to. So why would it be preferential treatment to ban someone for doing something stupid? That is not preferential treatment. That is what it should happen, and it shouldn't cause drama at all.
Which is exactly what
a lot of
happened,
like
by the way.
tension and drama, and I just kind of don't want to. Okay. Okay, it's just gonna. I just don't want to deal with it, right?
Now, this has since bred a lot of discussion and debate around the Ashes of Creation community and perhaps the broader MMO community. I happened to be online when all this drama, if you will, was occurring. And from the system messages posted by Steven, I just knew what was going on.
Yeah.
People were flooding to Asmongold's location. Zone chat
Leave the bald one alone. What a surprise! They knew it was about me.
was
Isn't
filled
that
with
nice?
anger and debate as people argued about whether or not it was okay for them to grief Asmongold as he loaded into the starter zone. Was it okay to just kill him as soon as he loads into the game? For those of you not aware, Ashes of Creation does have open world PvP,
It does.
that's what this video was originally going to focus on. There is a somewhat intricate
But it is open world PvP no matter what server you play, or is it like WoW Classic where you have PvE servers or PvP servers? Or is every server is PvP? Because if people can just go around and fuck me, that is not going to be fun. He agrees with what you're saying. He also knows he's Asmongold that it's not possible to actually wrangle the issue fully, and it'll just make shit weird for a game he probably won't even play. Yeah, bro, I understand that. Oh, I lost my healer. Fuck this, bro. Nah, it's PvP everywhere, always. Oh, brother, that is going to drive people away from the game, bro. Because people, there are a lot of people that want to play an MMO just to chill. They go around the world, they explore, they farm a node, they kill a creep or whatever. They don't want to be bothered by other people, dude. They should do something about that, bro. They should do something about that. Because that will invariably shrink the amount of people the game will appeal to. I tell you, man. I tell you, it is going to shrink the amount of people that is going to, the game is going to appeal to. That is the truth. Dude, you are so cute. Brother, thank you. That is the cutest thing everyone has ever said to me, my dude. I know I'm not cute, but I am enjoying it. It is awesome. Thank you, bro.
corruption system that balances this capability of non-consensual PvP by punishing the person doing the killing,
of course.
assuming the other player did not flag up / attack back or consent to this, right? I won't go too much into detail with this as I've done so in too many videos, but Intrepid Studios, developer of this MMO, has made a lot of progress in balancing this corruption system to the point it is extremely detrimental for you to go corrupted, and it is very seldom seen. In fact, just days ago, we received a patch updating the corruption system to be even more harsh and get rid of some of those workarounds that...
What does it mean to go corrupted? Like when in other games where when you kill characters, you go into assassin mode and everyone knows that you are assassin. Is that the corrupted mode?
Players were using.
That's a lot.
Not only do you drop up to 3 pieces of gear, incur what seems to be increased XP debt, have reduced combat efficacy, but now you also have a movement speed reduction, and you have this new Blight debuff. Here is Steven explaining the Blight debuff on Pirate Software stream recently.
Blight is essentially a cumulative PK score that gets kept track of as a stat on your character. And even if you have no corruption, but you killed 30 people over the last 5 days and you worked off that corruption, your 31st kill will accrue much faster corruption, and so will your 32nd and 33rd, regardless of your corruption states. So that is intended to help kind of curtail the amount of corruption that's happening. Now, there will be a religious-based quest that through the investment of resources and time, players can reduce that cumulative score to bring themselves back down.
So somebody says in chat, why not just make it to, why not just disable the feature to PvP unflagged players? Weird. There's a lot of people that like the idea of
that is exactly what they should do. If you don't want a PvP, you don't PvP, and that's it. That is how it should be, bro. That is how it should be. You lose XP if you die in PvP also, and you go into XP debt. It grays out a portion of your XP bar, and you basically need to get XP twice to make up for it. That is so fucking stupid, bro. That is so fucking stupid, brother. Yes, and it takes away stacks from you. When you go into PK mode, it takes away stacks. Okay, okay. That part is fine. Going into PK mode, that is cool. But not being able to opt out of PvP is stupid, in my opinion. I like the war mode in WoW. I believe it functions really well. ¿Cómo estamos, mi gente? Estamos great, brother. We are great, my dude. Casually Filthy, how you doing, my man?
Being able to kill other players non-consensually. My opinion on this is that any game that allows you to have non-consensual PvP will cannibalize itself, and it will never be a mainstream game.
Hey, he's saying basically what I said earlier, brother. Something akin to it, something similar to what I said earlier. Not too bad. I was watching this video yesterday. I'm glad you are reacting to it. Oh, brother, yes. Someone said in my chat that I should react to it, and I went ahead and I am doing it, brother. And so far, so good.
There will always be people that like those games and people that play them, but you basically make the ceiling for your game extremely low. Those dipshits? No, I'm just saying, right? And so, like, wrong, Lineage 2? Well, I think that's my point, right? Yeah, that's exactly my point. Low? Yeah, it's not going to have like the same player base size as like World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy 14. I'll take Elden Ring, the Souls games.
Target change.
But those are not MMOs, brother. Those are not MMOs.
That's not even worth responding to.
Yeah, don't respond to that shit. Those are not MMOs. Everybody
anyway,
knows it.
So basically what I'm saying is that any game that has non-consensual PvP, because you think about it, right? A game that has non-consensual PvP, this would only logically affect people that don't want to PvP, or people that want to kill other people that don't want to PvP.
Exactly.
And you think about like what kind of a person wants to go after and enable themselves to kill people that don't want to be killed. Well, somebody who wants to negatively impact the game experience of those other players.
For them, it is fun. The part that is fun for them about the game is being able to do that. Like griefing other people, going to other people when they are questing and fucking them up. That is fun for them. And I am not saying that they are bad for finding this fun. I understand why they find it fun. But it is not fun for the person on the receiving end. So the person on the receiving end should be able to opt out of this if they choose to. And the other person just goes into the part where people are opting into this, so everybody's happy.
In a obstructive way. Their goal is for that other player to have a bad time.
So as I mentioned, there was a lot of debate and semantics as a result of the Asmongold drama. Was Steven showing preferential treatment? Is this not a PvP-focused MMO, and thus people should be allowed to kill?
Nah, they are griefing them, brother. That is not preferential treatment. They are griefing them. Like, if you have 10 dudes going around you, killing you every time you spawn, that is not PvP bullshit. That is just griefing, my dude. That is just griefing.
It's because I knew this was going to happen and it was going to create drama. I just don't want to deal with it.
Want to? There was a lot of discussion on this, and GMs even disabled PvP on our server as a result of the Asmon killings.
Yeah.
Though it was too late and he had already given up on attempting to have a normal experience.
Well, it's also that I understand that this is a very contentious issue for the MMO community, and I could see it being interpreted badly with like hardcore players that streamers could get preferential treatment. Now, I'm not, and also, by the way, I don't think that
Brother, this is not preferential treatment. This is people that says preferential treatment is just people that hate the streamers or that hate Asmongold particularly. Because this is not preferential treatment. This is just enforcing the rules of not griefing people. Also, to catch you live, recently discovered your channel. Love the content. Oh, brother, thank you very much. I am grateful for you being here, and I am happy that you are enjoying the content, brother. That is the purpose of all of this, my dude.
I am. I think that if people are like constantly running after me and killing me nonstop because they're watching me on my stream and triangulating my location, this is clearly out of game behavior and it's griefing at a certain point.
Exactly.
So I do think that they should get in trouble for it, but I also acknowledge that this will not be how average people will see it. And it will cause a lot of discord and drama, and it will be bad for the game as a whole.
Personally believe there is a difference between PvP and griefing. There is a difference between PvP and stream sniping.
Exactly.
There is a difference between PvP and harassment. Steven
exactly what I've been saying.
Even banned some of the individuals.
Here's the thing. People that want non-consensual PvP want to harass.
Exactly.
They want to grief.
That is what that gives them
fun. That's why they want it to be non-consensual. Exactly. That's the whole point.
For the repeated attacks.
Those are the people that love going in a level 60 character in WoW Classic to go to low level zones and gank newbies. Those are the people that enjoy that shit, brother.
On Asmon
How would
during
I
this
know
time.
this? Yeah.
So I have said many times in the past that our stance on griefing will always be it's an actionable offense. And to be fair, the players that I banned yesterday
I like that.
Are players who I gave 3 separate warnings to stop griefing this brand new.
There you go. And on top of that, they didn't ban right away. They gave you a warning and you still kept doing it. At that point, it is your fault, my dude.
Logged in player. That isn't preferential treatment. I don't care if it was Asmongold or Joe Schmo off the side of the street. If it's a new player trying to learn the game, you going and harassing and killing that person for.
And on top of that, exactly that. It is in the early level zone when you are still trying to play the game, brother. WoW solved that issue with the that you are when you are low level, you are in a zone that Alliance don't or Alliance or Horde don't go into your zone, right? Because you are in the Horde zone, and it is a pain in the ass for Alliance to go there. I am talking about Classic. Like when you are in Durotar on the Elwyn Forest, really hard for a Horde player to be there or an Alliance player. But and a new player won't have this problem because they are just starting out the game. But if you can just spawn and people can already start griefing you, that is awful, brother. That is awful. Stream sniping is so far from organic PvP, it's retarded and should be banned 100%. Not because they treat the streamers like shit, but because they are bad people who make the game worse. I agree 100% with you on there. 100%. Oh, brother,
political motivation, for no opportunity cost, for no scarcity of resources, all the reasons why PvP should exist, you are doing it for opposite of that. You are doing it to harass a person.
Exactly, 100. I agree with the developer on here, and I think that if you don't agree this because you want to do this, you derive fun from doing this, brother. And it is not PvP or non-consensual PvP or ganking newbies. This is just targeting someone and go and griefing their experience. Let's be honest in here, boys.
By all means.
So in my opinion, this is not even drama. Why it is drama if everybody with a sense of how the game should be played would agree to this? Why is this drama? This isn't drama.
Go find a different community. That is not our intent, and you are exploiting our systems.
Good. Hell yeah. No, I 100% agree with that.
Yeah, it's going to be very...
I wouldn't tell them to find another community. This is akin to my don't like it, don't play it, take. You can tell people to go find another community. Just try to teach them that this is how things are. Please adapt to the game and don't grief people. What's up, brother? Finally caught you live. What's up, Uncle Toyo, my dude? I hope everything is great, bro. Thanks for being here, my dude.
Hard for something like this to actually happen. I'll be very surprised if this actually works, because every game that has non-consensual PvP, the entire reason why people want it is to do that exact thing.
Exactly.
Like my personal...
They should just make the game not have this, brother. This will appeal to less people because people don't like to get harassed or griefed or their experience ruined by another dude. This should be opt-in or opt-out.
Opinion is that I can't really see a reason why you would have non-consensual PvP besides griefing.
Nah, that's rad as hell, man.
Our server is already home to a couple of streamers, and people express dissatisfaction with another streamer in Asmongold arriving as well. However, this is something Asmon is used to. He loads into a game and there's players swarming all around him, wanting to be seen on screen, wanting some sort of acknowledgement from Asmongold the ball. The difference with this MMO is that PvP is essentially always on. No matter what side you are on in this debate, I think it's fair to say that Asmongold has a lot of influence, and the targeted griefing of Asmongold caused a huge loss of potentially good marketing for the game. An AOC video by Asmongold.
Well, I agree. When the biggest MMO streamer on the internet, or the biggest MMO YouTuber goes into your game and he can't play the game, that isn't good publicity, brother. And AOC needs the publicity, my dude. I want the game to succeed. I want the game to be good, but this isn't good publicity, of course.
Oh, to be fair, obviously that's true. And this is another reason why these games don't go anywhere, is because games that focus on having, you know, like this type of PvP, a lot of people like killing streamers and content creators because they don't like the fact that streamers and content creators exist. They don't like them. So they're going to do that, and that's why you see a lot of these games fall apart. The reason why a lot of companies pay pay streamers to play games is because paying streamers to play games helps the games.
Exactly.
So, like, if
it
you
is
have
like publicity,
people that
like
are going to play your game that get run off by the community, you are effectively losing money.
Gets much more views than any video a dedicated AOC content creator like myself, Narc, or others, or even the official AOC YouTube channel itself will get. I agree with Asmongold in that he should not get preferential treatment, but I also agree he deserves to have a normal experience and see this MMO for himself.
It is not like if you are a streamer, you deserve to not play the game the normal way. Why? This doesn't make any sense. I deserve, or whoever, he deserves to play the game normally. It is not like because he's a streamer, he doesn't deserve to play the game normally. That is bullshit, brother. That is bullshit.
Yeah, my actual position on this is that people that are hunting me down, watching my stream to triangulate my location, and then killing me because I'm a streamer, I think that is preferential treatment. Fundamentally, it is, right?
Exactly. Because they have a window, like basically they are like, what would you say in Dota 2, like a map hack. You are map hacking this dude. You know where he is, and you can go and just kill him. That is preferential treatment for the other person. You know, the other person has access to information that they shouldn't have access to. Something like that.
I'm being treated differently in game because of something that's out of game. So I think that really banning people and like getting rid of people that are doing that is actually making sure that I don't get preferential treatment, making sure that I can have a normal, authentic experience.
And just applying the rules of the game is not preferential treatment. You just apply the rules to everybody and everything will be good.
So like, that's my actual opinion, but I understand that there's a lot of people in the MMO community that they don't want that. Like, whether that's the right opinion or not, that they don't want that opinion. Nobody will see it that way. Exactly.
Video
like, I already went through this with
portraying the game as an insufferable gank box is enough to cost Intrepid a lot of money and potential revenue, whilst also diminishing its reputation. And even if you don't care about that, if you enjoy this game and want to see it succeed in such a stale MMO genre, then surely you must realize that griefing Asmongold on stream will inevitably just cause the population of this Alpha 2 test to slowly drop
not only slowly drop, but people that were considering, brother, this is $120. Should I spend this $120 to get into the game? Then they go, oh, I am going to watch Asmongold stream to see if the game is worth it, and then I will buy it. And then they see this. Do you think they are going to spend the $120? Fuck no. Fuck no. So even if it is preferential treatment, it is in the company's best interest to not allow this to happen on a stream to thousands of people, because it hinders the game. Even if it is preferential treatment, that I don't think it is. But if it is, it will be justifiable just as a business decision. Because it is harmful for the future of the game to have people see this, that you can't play the game normally because people can just fuck up your experience. Wouldn't you agree with this statement? I see people griefing like they do in Hardcore WoW, like the dude who killed an entire raid. Yeah, bro, the Judgment Day in the Four Horsemen, I remember that. It is funny as a viewer, but as a person being there, I will be furious, bro.
Or fail to bring in.
I think that I'm being used too much as an example here. The fact is that
I
if it can happen to me, it will happen to other players
to everybody,
too,
exactly.
because being able to do it is funny.
Exactly.
It's literally that simple.
I said it earlier, by the way.
It's funny to be able to kill somebody over and over, and so they can't play the game. Yeah, so like it might happen to me first, but it's going to also happen to other new players.
To everybody.
Like I'm basically the I'm the test, right? I am the alpha test. Yeah, exactly. Streamer, what's this here? Streamer.
Brother, torrents are awesome. Do you see how I just get rid of like over half of the orbs with my War Stomp? Torrent is the way, dude.
Players especially. Well, yeah, of course. You have a lot of influence, but definitely you're a good example of this. People taking notice of. Yeah, if you know that you can shut somebody else, basically, for a lot of griefers and gankers, the biggest reward is to make somebody stop playing the game. And when you think about that on just a fundamental level, is this a good thing that you want to have for your game?
No.
Or like you have an entire contingency of your player base that their main goal is to stop people from playing it? No,
that
I
is
don't
so
really think
stupid.
so. So, and how do I know this? I used to do it. That's how I know. And so, like, of course that's what's going to happen.
Less viewers than it would have if you did not provide such negative publicity. And even if you don't care about that, if you enjoy this game and want to see it succeed in such a stale MMO genre, then you must realize that griefing Asmon on stream will inevitably just cause the population of this Alpha 2 test to slowly drop and or fade.
It's a net negative when streamers leave a game.
Yeah,
it definitely is.
Imagine all the free publicity that it is that Asmongold plays the game for a long time. Like, not only that day, but imagine he played the game that day, he could play the game normally, and he likes it. Then he will continue to play the game, and you have Asmongold playing your game every time it is up. Oh, brother, that will be free publicity for a long time with the biggest MMO streamer. So they are losing in here, in this situation. And that could happen. You can say that, yes, it is a fault of the griefer or whatever, but if you didn't have non-consensual PvP, none of this will be happening. So it is also your decision. Like, yes, you are taking the right decision banning the dudes because of griefing. I don't think it is preferential treatment, and even if it was, it is a good business decision. But you know what will be an even better business decision? Just remove non-consensual PvP from the game, and this can't happen.
While it brings in less viewers than it would have had without the negative publicity. What Asmongold experienced is a one-off, and different from the experience that you or I had. However, I want to keep this as fair and as balanced of an outlook as I can. How much of this is on the development team, I'm sure you're asking. On one hand, they are in an early alpha phase focused on testing networking and performance with limited systems and content available. On the other hand, the new player experience is very important for first impressions. We recently saw this with Soda Poppin's Rage Quit, and I know for a fact that players were griefing lobies at the starting area during the NDA pre-alpha 2 testing. So why has the PvP suppression zone still not been implemented to at least the Lionhold area or even the starter room? It's
because they don't have it ready yet. It was like some like.
Oh, well, they have it in planning. Okay, they are going to do something to prevent non-consensual PvP. Okay,
there's no philosophical reason. It's just that it wasn't set up.
Hopefully actually coming soon, but should have been implemented as the larger public starts to get their first look at Vera through the lens of the Asmongolds of the world.
Yeah, sure.
Either way,
He's
I
right.
just wanted to stress that the developers over at Intrepid Studios have done a good job to ensure this game is not a gank box by making corruption extremely penalizing. So I hope that the Asmongold outlier isn't taken as the evidence that the game is indeed a gank box. And for those of you that didn't know, Steven was actually trying to teleport Asmongold away from the area, but their system was just like kind of bugging out. I've watched
so many
feedback
people
from other content creators on Ashes of Creation, even the feedback of some large creators who claimed you wouldn't like Ashes of Creation and that it will be a gank box, but they did not experience anything of the sort. I'd like you all to leave your comments below and let me know your take on all this. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button as it helps others to find it. If you're new, please consider subscribing
really
for more
nice.
Ashes of Creation content. And if you're a tank enjoyer, make sure you click the video on screen. Thank you so much for watching. It's been nice.
Good one. So yeah,
it was a good video.
I think good video. Yeah, I think so too. It's a pretty fair, measured out video. And to me, the reason why I kind of stepped away from it is because I knew the discord and trouble it was going to create. Just not a fan of the forced PvP. I don't think that many people are fans of forced PvP. And the
majority
of
people
really are usually people that want to take advantage of it and use it to harass people. So yeah, griefing level players is the fastest way to kill a game. There's absolutely no reason PvP should be enabled in the starting zone. PvP immune in the small starting zones. I think that if you have a game where PvP is non-consensual, you will eventually have people quit the game because of that. Because there's a lot of casual players that want to make progress over time. And when you only have, like, let's say an hour to play the game, if 20 minutes of that time is spent getting ganked, a third of the time that you were going to play the game has been taken away from you.
Exactly. And you feel the game is wasting your time. On top of that, it is some stuff that is not fun. Because it is not fun getting ganked. And I don't know how the resurrecting works in Ashes of Creation. In WoW, when you have to walk back to your body, it is a pain in the ass. So, yeah, brother. It is not fun. And it not only causes new people to go away, but it also causes people that check out the game to see if they want to play it, and they see that this happens, and they decide to not even play it in the first place, which is even worse.
Actually affects casual players much worse than it affects other random players. And I think that's one of the biggest issues that a lot of people might not really seem to realize, but it is massively problematic. People will not do this. Corruption is way worse than you think. You'll lose your entire investment if you gank people. Only the most desperate will.
There are going to be people 100% that will build characters completely revolving around this mechanic. Because it is fun. Oh, I want to be and even from an RPG perspective, it is cool. Oh, I want to be a character that is designed to PvP and to kill other players in the open world. Cool, but it should be an opt-in, opt-out thing, right?
I think that what people will probably do is they will probably have, like, one thing that I know about MMO systems like this is that there are people who are unemployed and they will make it their job to make this system work at their advantage.
Exactly.
If you can do anything that can negatively affect another player, you should not expect that it can happen. You should expect that it will happen.
100%. People will find a way.
As much as it possibly can. Because the power fantasy of being able to affect another player's experience like that is very compelling to gankers and people like that. Somebody 100%. Is going to do it. Other players should be able to gank you, but you should that should directly and immediately give you so much experience it makes you stronger so that they can't do it again. No, because then people just exploit that. So yeah, they'll make a grief account and funnel it gear. People will grief almost no matter what the consequences are. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
If they make it so onerous to do, why even make it a mechanism? I don't know. And so ganking low levels is a childish
that is also true. If you have to design a whole fucking system around this, like the corruption and the blight, and maybe the whole system in the first place shouldn't be implemented, right?
You can say whatever you want about doing it, and you can say like whether it's bad or not. But I'll link you guys the guy's video. This is a pretty good video. I think it was fair and.
But we do chested it, so I am not mad at all. I am not mad.
Definitely accurate. Permaban deserved not preferential treatment, but sensible treatment. Stupid thing is alpha is not pay to play. Why would you try to harm the success of the game? I think a lot of people are going to see it that way. And overall, I just don't want to deal with like a bunch of drama and pressure. And the PvPers won't play because they want to grief casuals, not actually fight good players, so they'll quit too. It's a cycle. Yeah, you're right about that. Just make a PvP server. I think they should do what they think is best for the game. Whatever.
Exactly. You can go with PvP server, but I like more the feeling of having one big mega server, so something like a war mode would be even better.
They think is best for the game, that's what they should do. And so I feel like, yeah, it's literally that simple. Let me read a few more of these. Also, you just paid $150. Key to grief Asmon. I think that's probably people are just playing the game, and it just was convenient for them, right? So yeah, incentivize internal policing, give rewards for killing people with corruption. There will always be an incentive to kill streamers and to harass streamers, and that incentive will probably offset any in-game reward. That's really what happens. That will not work. Yeah, it's people just like doing that. They just need to fix the starting areas. I think the first thing to do is fix the starting areas. You're absolutely right.
True.
Yeah, bro, there are
what
rewards.
I said earlier.
Yeah, exactly. Need guards or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, underestimate people's need to grieve regarding how much you'll punish them. Yeah, it's crazy why people want it. World PvP is super niche, and as much people want to say they want it, there's a reason why a game with millions of players decide.
Brother, this is also a case when you think you do, but you don't. I thought I wanted open world PvP until I experienced how it is, and I said this is not fun.
To remove it completely. The vast majority don't like it. All it takes is being in the wrong place at the wrong time farming, maybe having a bad day, deciding that you want to kill somebody in your farm spot, and then that someone's guild has you on a kill on spot list. Good luck. Well, it's not even just that. It's like you try to do something in the game and you can't do it because people keep killing you. Well, it's like if you can't make progress in the game and you can't play the game the way you want because other people are like, you know, intentionally taking that ability away from you, yeah, people are going to be really mad about that. Absolutely. They're going to be super frustrated.
100%.
The mayor system is also exploited. The whole social aspects are exploitation fests. Yeah, but it just matters like what the checks and balances on them are. I think that's the main thing. But yeah, I think that PvP, any world PvP system should have a toggle button where you can turn it on or off. That's 100%. Really like any of them, right? Any game, if you have, I don't think that having non-consensual PvP makes a game better. I think that in almost every circumstance, it makes a game worse. There are some people that like those games, and so if you like those games, that's fine. However, you have to acknowledge that none of these games will ever hit the mainstream. They will always have niche audiences, and a lot of the games end up dying.
100%.
Because the
He's
new
on point
players
as always,
get killed
brother.
by the older players because the older players want to be able to kill new players that are easy to kill. Wrong? Eve is the exception. Eve has been losing players for years, and it's massively unpopular.
Eve doesn't exist. Nobody cares about Eve, brother.
It's a tiny game. What are we talking about? Mortal Online 2. Mortal Online 2, it has 1,000 people playing it. Guys,
Exactly.
I'm not speaking about this. This isn't my opinion.
This is how
This
it
is a
is.
statistical reality. I'm not telling you I think this is bad. I'm telling you the data reflects that it's bad. Flag and Karma is the best system. You die with Karma, you drop your items. Yeah, maybe. But anyway, I've got to go record and get some shit done. But
Brother, this was a great video because it was funny. Let me see something about Ashes of Creation that I didn't knew, about the PvP system, and about the blight and the corruption. But I don't think there is drama in here. They should ban the people that are harassing people. The only problem in here is how the game handles the PvP. They can still fix it. They are in early access. Let's see what happens. That is my opinion. If there is drama around this, it is just people trying to fish for drama where there is none. So let's see what happens, brother.